Hey coin collectors, and welcome to DC Coin Roll International Coin Channel. And today it's the 1982 United States one-dime coin. Franklin Delano Roosevelt on the front facing left, Liberty in front of him, and God We Trust under his chin. In here, by the truncation of his neck, we see a P for Philadelphia, where they made 519 million of these in 1982. And there's the year 1982. And then way down here we see it's supposed to be a J and an S, and they just did a really bad job with initials in 1982, but there's no real value to that. If you get a messy JS, almost nobody cares. Actually, it might take away from the value of the coin. This coin is an uncirculated coin, or nearly uncirculated. There's a problem with getting uncirculated coins from 1982. You can tell if we tip it up, this is a copper nickel clad copper on the inside, copper nickel coating on the outside. In 1982 and 1983, the United States Mint did not do any uncirculated mint sets, so you can't get an uncirculated mint set. You can, however, get these kind of funky souvenir sets that Denver and Philadelphia put out in 1982 and 1983, and that you had to actually go to the mint to get them, and they kind of threw together these souvenir sets. They do sell for about $60, so you can get one, but it's not like a thousands or whatever. It's around 60. When you look at these coins, one of the things you always need to look at is whether you can see the separation of the bands here, and whether the torch had some detail to it. And you can see you can't really even tell necessarily that there are two bands there, so that's not so good. And over here it's all messy. So this would not be what we would call a full bands version. Almost uncirculated coins are about as good as you're going to get usually for 1982. At the Denver Mint in 1982, they made 542 million. And then, of course, they made them at the San Francisco Mint. At the San Francisco Mint in 1982, though, remember, these are all proof coins. It's a proof coin that's clad. And we get to the back and we see that this has some kind of film on it, but we see really good separation there, really good separation there. Proof 65, we'd only be talking about $3 or $4. It turns out that this coin, the San Francisco Mint coin, in 1982, they've found 2,000 of these proof 70 versions, full bands. So if you have 2,000 of any US coin, it's generally not going to be valuable unless it has some inherent value like silver or gold. This coin, in a proof 70, the highest possible version you can get, PCGS estimates it's worth about $22. And if you get to a proof 69, you're talking about $8 or $9. So not a hugely expensive coin in the S. What about at the Denver Mint? Well, at the Denver Mint, there we are. At the Denver Mint, if you can get this up to a full bands Mint State 67, you're talking about $3,000. At the Philadelphia Mint, if you can get this up to a full bands 67 plus, you're talking about $2,500. They've only found 2 of them ever. And there also are some coins from the Philadelphia Mint that have no mint mark on them. They've found 9 so far, and those are worth about $2,100 each. Look for these 1982 dimes. Remember, the S's aren't going to be worth much, but if you can get a really, really good D or a really, really good Philadelphia with the P on it, or without the P on it, you can make some big bucks. Have a great day from DC Coin Roll International Coin Channel.